welcome to the South Australian Sports Show. Plenty coming up on the show as I welcome Rob Popplestone. As always, Poppy, how are you?
Look, I'm going okay, but I think we've got to ask the hard questions later in the show because at the moment I'm not sure what I'm going to get from the Crows every week. That was so disappointing last week against Geelong that it's frustrating. That's all. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to keep it together for the whole night.
Could you?
Right? I'm going to keep it
people
together.
that jump off the Crows really frustrate me. They dropped a couple of games. 1987, they lost to the Crows at Cardinia Park by 56 points. Yeah. Went on and won the grand final. We've got short memories. You can't win every week. No one wins every week. So your reference point is something that happened.
No, I'm just saying because they've lost a couple of games, suddenly everybody goes, and because they had such a...
Did you say 87?
1997,
okay,
sorry.
Yep.
Because they had such a spectacular start to the season, everyone just thought that was going to continue. They've lost a couple of games. Teams have worked out, stop Rory Sloane, stop the run, and it'll be okay. Good, see it now. Now we'll see in 6 weeks' time.
Well, let's see a plan B.
All right, in 6 weeks' time they play Geelong.
Yes.
If they haven't improved from that game of last week to the Geelong game coming up, then we'll sit here and go.
They should win their next three.
Yeah,
they should win the next three.
Are a bit easier.
Yeah,
So we'll see what happens. Look, plenty coming up on the show, Poppy. We're going to talk squash. We've got Olivia Mason with her last sports wrap for us. Off to Europe. AFL tips with Bevo. Bevo's in. We've got Craig Warman in from the Southern Footy League. This man, Rick Kinnear, a legend of the SANFL as an umpire. Yeah. He's going to join us. Plenty coming up on the show, Poppy. Hope you can stay with us for the next hour. Lots of sport to talk about.
Thanks, guys. In AFL, Port Power ran out as convincing winners, beating Hawthorn by 51 points at the Adelaide Oval. Power star Brad Ebert had 34 possessions and 12 tackles in his 200th game, while Charlie Dixon was the best for the Power in front of goals, booting 4 majors. The win sees the Power up to 5th place on the ladder with 6 wins for the season. The Power are taking on Essendon this weekend at Etihad Stadium. And the Adelaide Crows were beaten by a very dominant Geelong at Simmons Stadium. Matt Crouch continued his good form, impressing again for Adelaide by notching up 27 disposals for the match. In a low-scoring affair for the Crows, captain Taylor Walker booted 3 goals, and the loss sees the Crows drop to 2nd on the ladder behind Greater Western Sydney, ahead of tonight's game with St Kilda at the Adelaide Oval. And in the South Australian Local League, wins went to Sturt, Centrals, the Eagles, Glenelg and Port. The win to the Eagles sees them maintain top spot on the ladder with 7 wins for the season. Port Adelaide are only 1 win off top position, while Norwood, Glenelg and South Adelaide all have 5 wins for the season. And the biggest netball competition in the state is being held this weekend. The Country Championships features over 90 teams from 26 regional associations, with seniors and juniors competing across 4 levels. The Championships is the showcase event for regional netballers, with 70% of South Australia's state teams made up of country talent. The competition will begin Saturday morning and will be played right through the weekend. And in running, the Great Kanku Breakaways Marathon will be held tomorrow in Coober Pedy. The unique event sees runners setting out from breakaways and running along the famous dog fence down Kemp Road before finishing at the town oval. There are a range of distances for participants, as well as walking or bike riding options available. Spectators are welcome and the event finishes with food, stalls and presentations. And finally, local South Australian shooters now have an even better chance of following their international dreams. The South Australian Sports Institute has recently teamed up with Shooting Australia to provide a boost to athletes in the National Rifle Program. The National Centre of Excellence will give shooting athletes a strong chance to compete at a national and international level. Among the local shooters is dual Olympian Dane Sampson, who recently competed in the Czech Republic, finishing 2nd in the air rifle event. And that's it from me, and is my last read for this season. Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the show. Bye for now, and back to you guys.
Yes, thanks, Olivia, and hopefully have a wonderful time in Europe. I can't understand why she'd leave us to go to Europe.
A lot of good-looking men throughout Europe. A lot of good-looking men.
All right,
and you know, I'm not that way inclined at all, but I do appreciate good-looking men, and I'm sure Olivia will too.
All right, let's talk to Erin Hanna, who's a good-looking woman, about the South Australian Footy Mag. Erin, thanks for coming in.
What an introduction, I got to say.
Well,
yeah, let's talk about men.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, let's talk about. Well, we'll get to women in a minute. Let's talk about the women. And 3 weeks ago, you're in here. You're getting ready to play, and we said, hope it's a good weekend. And you said, Hope I don't get injured. What happened?
Oh, I got injured.
What'd you do, Erin?
Oh, I broke my finger.
How'd you do it?
joking?
Oh, in training too, going up for a mark.
You've got to have your
Oh,
flat hands.
this way? Yeah.
Come
Oh,
on.
no, I was kicking myself.
Was it a spectacular mark though? Was it worth the
I
break?
dropped it.
Yeah, there's no way you're holding it with a broken
When you
finger.
hear
I reckon.
when you hear the crunch, you
Yeah, no,
know.
that's good. Now the uni team's playing pretty well at the moment.
Yes, in Division 1.
Yep.
We in Sawful.
Yep.
They are killing it at the moment. They are absolutely killing
Why
it.
is that? They're just the talent across the board is very good.
Look, I've played a few of them, and they are just. You've got some really experienced girls coming through in this side. They've actually been in the game for a while. You've also got some returning players from the Crows.
Okay.
Kelly Gibson, for instance,
Oh,
has
wow.
been out for uni. She's been killing it also. Yeah, you just got some really good experience here, and obviously a lot of the Norwood girls from the Premiership side are in
as
the
well.
Uni Blacks as
Yep.
well. They're having a great
So
season.
if I pick up
far.
the South Australian Footy magazine, which is the Footy Bible,
Absolutely.
who's writing that? Who will I get the best
Oh,
ink from in that articles?
You'll get me.
We'll get you, will we, Erin? Okay.
You'll get me. Yeah.
So clearly, that's your favourite part of the magazine.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's my favourite part.
It's great though too, and we've spoken about this before, Erin, is that it's great to get a bit of a snapshot of the state about what's happening in the state, because it's all very well to pick up the mail, for instance, and just get a score, but it's
Yes.
always nice to get the story behind the scoreline, and
Yeah.
that's what makes the difference.
Absolutely. This magazine, like when you think of a magazine, you're thinking, oh, going to the store, buying a magazine off the shelf, what an inconvenience. I mean, this is so easy. It's completely online, it's free, you can have it on your tablet, your phone, your laptop.
Yep.
As you go on the bus, in the car, maybe not in the car. It's
Maybe not
probably
while you're
illegal.
driving. You know.
No, probably
Tell
don't
us
do
about
that.
that, Erin. Tell the viewers, how do they log on?
Oh, well,
What site do you go to?
www. I mean, there should be a banner.
www.
The South Australian Footballer magazine.
SA Footy magazine.
Yes.
Football or footy?
Sure.
Say
I just
footy.
write.
Say footy. You don't know. All right.
Footy,
But you
it's
can.
footy.
But you know what?
If you go to the SA Footy magazine, it'll come up.
You'll
it'll
find
come
it.
up. Yeah.
It's
And
super
you know what?
easy.
Yeah, and the cool way to go www is www.
www.
Yeah.
SA
You learn
Footy.
something.
That
SA
sounds like
Footy
some
will
of the
come up.
bad music that we're hearing these
Yeah, I
days.
know exactly.
Is there another part of the magazine that you enjoy reading? I mean, obviously the part you write and do is your favourite part. But
Oh
outside
no,
of that,
it's not my favourite part.
It is,
I
you can
try and
say that.
skip past what
You
I've
do
written.
not.
I like seeing what everyone else has
Yep.
written. I mean, you've got a great bunch of people coming through and writing for this magazine. They're all extremely passionate about South Australian football,
Yep.
which is covered obviously in Adelaide, South Australia, and the Country Football League. We've been around for 25 years. There's 25 regional country leagues we're covering. 25 kind of a number for us at the
Yes.
moment. Yeah, and you've got a whole bunch of passionate people talking about it. So I mean, and they're in your community as well. So you know you'll be reading about someone that knows their stuff.
Erin, always good to catch up with you. Get on to the SA Footy magazine. It is 100% worth getting onto. It gives you everything you need to know about footy in South Australia. Stay with us. Lots to come on the show. Craig Warman about to join us next.